Take a nice deep breath in. What do you smell right now? If it's good, let me know what it is. If it's not so good, let's change that. Today we will be talking about Dale Gerard's Discernment Soul-Of Parfum Oil. Full disclosure, I did receive this perfume as a gift from the perfumer. This was provided to me. I did not spend any money in order to receive this product. I am letting you know so that if that affects your receptivity of a fragrance review, you're aware. And if you don't like that, that's fine. You can click away. I have other fragrance reviews where I'm not sponsored by the perfume provider, by the perfume creator. However, if you don't mind that I received this as a gift and no other means of compensation, just putting that out there, let's continue. In my hands, I hold 2 bottles of perfume. This is the DGR1 collection, this is the DGR2. Both have the same name, Discernment. But what makes them different? Let's discern that.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
What I like to do each time with perfumes is read it directly from the source. What does the creator have to say? So let's find out. Let's compare it first to the Eau de Parfum. The difference between those 2 bottles that I showed earlier, by the way, is that the bigger bottle is the Eau de Parfum, the smaller bottle is the Parfum Oil. So it is a much richer, much denser concentration. But it's not just a different concentration. My original first thought was, oh, they're the same thing. They're not. And I will talk about their differences in just a little bit. Let's read up on the lore. Let's read up on the Dale Gerard lore. Let's see what Dale Gerard has to say about DGR1 Discernment, about the Eau de Parfum. So the DNA of the Eau de Parfum is patchouli heart, cedarwood, sandalwood, white musk, and jasmine. Okay, so I was not wrong, Mr. Musk over here. Not Elon Musk. Discernment induces thoughts of ease, sensuality, textured layers, creates an illuminating presence. And Dale Gerard recommends using generously after a shower or bath. Focus on all curvatures of the body. Reapply when dressed from above the wrists, always in whichever way feels right. I think that's the most important part of all. Whichever way feels right. I can tell you how I wear my perfume, and I'm sure it'll be different from the way you wear perfume. We're all different, and that's the beauty of fragrance. It has that same patchouli base that is just so iconic to Dale Gerard. That's his big thing, at least with these 2 collections. Very big on patchouli, patchouli heart. All parts of the patchouli plant is really what was the focus of these first 2 collections in the house of Dale Gerard. And now here it's a slightly different experience. So the DNA of the parfum oil is patchouli indo, sandalwood extract, bergamot, cyst absolute. And the persona of this is finding its soul in water, eyes of ice blue, floating, texture, sunlight, devotion to the immortal. And to connect with this fragrance, nourish the wrists, throat, back of neck, and navel. So if we're looking at the definition of discernment, if we're looking at the name, the reason why Dale Gerard named this, we have the light being shined onto the things we're judging. This is a spiritual awakening. This is finding spirituality, or spirituality finding you. This is an awakening of the soul. It is enlightenment via discernment. And discernment brings on further enlightenment. So it's that cyclical nature of light begets light. There will always be shadows, there will always be darkness, but you have the ability to be the light. Wherever it is that you go, you can shine your light. And as long as you're shining truth and love and beauty, that's all you need. This wrist will have the perfume oil. Oh my god. How does this smell so good? Oh my god. It smells just heavenly. And now let's have it compared to the eau de parfum. Let's compare the two, shall we? There's just something about the parfum or the parfum spray that drives me up the wall. I like both. The oil is much more intimate. The oil is closer to the skin because it is oil at the end of the day. It still carries, but it's a much more intimate experience versus this one's sudsier. The eau de parfum is definitely lighter. It's almost muskier a little bit. This is just from first experience, so from just smelling them. I have not yet read the reviews. I am the reviews. I have not read the description in the website just yet. But this one has a lighter, almost bubbly scent. It smells light and airy and like still has a hint of sharpness to it, but then the oil smells more rounded. It smells rounded and grounded. Rounded and grounded. How I spent most of my childhood. Rounded because I was large, and grounded because I was a little troublemaker. None of those things are true. Actually, the first one is true. The second one isn't. I wasn't wrong when I smelled that little light muskiness to it. Jasmine is also a very nice light floral, so Discernment really is the one that's elevating over here. So I'm comparing it to Vocation, which was in the video. I'll see if I can link it over here. Did you know that there's a limit of 5 videos that I can link up above? Absolutely ridiculous. Contrasting it with Vocation, I feel like the eau de parfum in this case is lighter, and the parfum oil is a little bit more grounded, a little bit more rich. Vocation is the other way around. Vocation is a little bit more of the substance, and then the Vocation parfum oil is the lighter experience. It really does put you at ease. I feel like Discernment eau de parfum, the eau de parfum Discernment, DGR1 Discernment, it just like melts into this just light, crisp, heady. It's a tall drink. Discernment is a tall drink. Tall, light, bubbly. A bubbly drink. A bubbly. How do I get sponsored? Discernment is light. And when you think about discernment, what do you think of? The word discernment, I mean. When you think about the word discernment, you're discerning. You're trying to differentiate. You're trying to tell. In fact, define discernment: the ability to judge well. Perception in the absence of judgment with a view to obtaining spiritual guidance and understanding. There's a lot of light there, right? You need to shine the light on truth, shine the light on what you're seeing in order to fully better judge what you're discerning, right? You shine the light, and this is a light. This is the smell of that light that you're shining upon something that you need to judge for the better self. For the betterment of yourself, you need to judge a thing. You need to discern if this is good or bad, if this is a dream or reality, if this is oh, that's weird. Hello?
Is it true? Is it true? Is it true?
Hello?
Is it true? 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 Can happiness feel sad? Can sadness feel sadness? I'm having trouble discerning what is reality. What is a dream? Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you?
Anyway, discerning good from bad, reality from fiction, discerning the better path to take on your journey. You shine the light on that, and this is the scent of that light. This here, this, the parfum oil. Oh my God, wait. Excuse me, Dale Gerard. How dare you? How dare you create something so delicious? This is rich. This one is rich. This one is dense. This one is grounded. This is like you're digging into the earth and pulling out just pure patchouli. It's phenomenal. I'm going to put a little bit more on, and then I'm going to spray Discernment on top. See how that affects everything. A little bit more on. And I have the shiniest wrist in all of Los Angeles. Honestly, speaking of Los Angeles, why is it that everyone wants to smell the same? That's my personal take, but everyone smells like Maison Francisco Jean Paris Baccarat Rouge 540. Everyone smells like Baccarat Rouge 540, and it is triggering at this point. I love it. I love the fragrance, don't get me wrong. But come on, there's so many different fragrances to try. There's Dale Gerard, there's Montal, Mancera, there's even like indie fragrance brands. Like there's a perfume named Chris Russak that I've always wanted to try, and he is on my bucket list. He's on my list. I'm gonna get it. There's even a new brand that is called 1454 Fragrances Co., and I will be talking about them in the future because I got all 10 of their samples, baby, and I am gonna be talking about all of them in a future video. Anyway, let's go ahead and spray. Over here we have raw eau de parfum. She smells good. She smells nice. Heady, up there, levitating, almost like I am floating inches above the ground. I love that feeling. Oh my God. The parfum oil as the base to the parfum spray completes it. This is balance. It's the yin to the yang. It's a whole, it's the complete solution. You get one on its own, it smells good. You get the other on its own, it smells good. You put them babies together. Oh, Dale. You've made magic. Magic. I want to smell like this all the time, at all hours of the day, forever. Like I said before, the parfum oil is more of an intimate experience. It's much closer to the body. It doesn't carry as much as the eau de parfum does because the eau de parfum is a spray, so there's more coverage than you would get in the parfum oil. Parfum oil you really have to like roll it around. Listen, I'm down to do because it smells damn good. The one complaint that I have, and this is a personal thing, it is me, it's a me problem, this is a personal problem, and I am completely aware of this fact. The parfum oil, after some time on my skin, has a weird effect. It smells like I'm being dragged by the nostrils when I smell it too close. At the beginning, it smells fine. At the beginning, it smells wonderful. But after some time, I don't know what happens. I don't know what chemical malfunction my skin just so happens to create. My epidermis simply can't refuse to take this parfum oil and be like, you know what? No, you're not going to smell good. You're never going to smell good. I don't know what it is. Can't just... Jeez. One day I am going to live in a completely secluded country house where there will be absolutely no one around, and I'll be able to record my videos in complete silence with absolutely no worry of interruption from outside sources such as traffic or car alarms. That's my manifestation for the year. But when it's layered like this, I don't have that effect. The eau de parfum on top cancels out the after effect of the parfum oil at the base. So for me, between the two, which one do I like more? Personally, I like the oil. The oil for this one has that rich sandalwood and very specific patchouli indo, which is such a different take with Discernment eau de parfum. The eau de parfum is good as well. I can't knock the eau de parfum. It smells rich. They both smell rich, and I think this is a big thing about the brand, about the Dale Gerard brand. You smell rich. With any of the ones that you're wearing, you smell like money. You smell money, but I will say, the parfum oil base and the Discernment on top with a little bit of a light tap, just to dampen, just to really, not mix. You don't want to blend. You don't want to rub things together because that'll. What are you doing? You know, that's like going to a museum and it's an impasto painting and you like rub your face on it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't rub. Tap. A light tap when you're layering will help bring up the one that's underneath and help balance out the one on top. That way it's not too strong. Oh man. Did I mention the rollerball is a jasper crystal? Did I mention that the rollerball was jasper? I didn't I? God, what's wrong with me? What are your thoughts on Dale Gerard's collections? Have you tried them yet? If you haven't, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Don't tell anybody. I'm kidding. You can tell your friends. You can tell everyone. Tell your enemies. Tell the person that you find living under the floorboards of your house next week. The parfum oils come in a 3 milliliter size, the smallest one. It's only $20. That's not bad. If I hadn't been provided the perfumes, I would have gone for those. It's just because I like exploring fragrances. I like getting the small sample sizes before committing to a big bottle. But Dale Gerard was generous enough to send me the full-size bottle. The sample size, 3 milliliters for $20, a steal. A steal. He could have easily just been like 2 milliliters and like, screw you. But no, he's doing this for you. He's doing this because he loves you. I'm kidding. He doesn't even know you. The eau de parfum also comes in a 3 milliliter size and it's $20 as well. 20 times 6. If you have $120 laying around, you could try the whole collection. You can try all two. All two collections, all 6 fragrances, or just do a little by little. It's possible. That's what I'm trying to say about Dale Gerard's fragrances. This baby is $250, and if it wasn't for Dale Gerard, this would not be in my hands right now. This would not be in my hands right now if it wasn't for Mr. Dale Gerard. Dale Gerard provided these fragrances for me, and I am forever grateful for that. However, please be aware that even though I was provided these for free, I was not compensated with any kind of money in order to say anything nice. In essence, I was not bribed to say anything nice about these things. I would not be spraying things so liberally onto my skin if I did not like them. And you saw me apply it. You see me smelling. I'm inhaling. Oh, and it just smells so good. It smells delicious. I cannot be bought. Putting that out there. I cannot be bought. You send me your stuff, I will tell you the truth. Like I said about the perfume oils ending up smelling weird in my skin over time, but there's a solution for that. I feel like there's a solution for a lot of different perfume things that happen on people's skin. Like sometimes a perfume just doesn't smell good on my skin at all, but then I spray it on clothes and it smells good, and that's my solution for it. Spray it on my clothes instead of my skin. Sometimes it's the other way around. Sometimes on clothes it smells atrocious, and then I put it on my skin, I'm like, ooh, she smells good. There's options, people. There's options. All I'm trying to say is I would not say that I liked something if I didn't like it. I can't sell stuff I don't like. I'm a terrible salesperson. I can't sell stuff I don't use personally. And I'm not even selling anything because that link that's in the description, I get nothing from that. That's free. Okay? That is entirely for free. So, just saying. If you click on it, nothing ends up in my pocket. Am I okay with that? I mean, I guess. But even if it did, please be aware that I would not try. I wouldn't do it. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, watch some other ones, click the thumbs up, do the do. And as always, take another deep breath in. Are you smelling something good? If not, then maybe the next video will change that.
have reached is not in service. Please check the number or try your call again. This is a recording. We're sorry, the number you have reached is not in service. Please check the number or try your call again. This is a recording. We're sorry, the number you have reached is not in service. Please check the number or try your call again. This is a recording.